Hey YouTube, this is Mega Marie coming to you with another Mega review. So this is what I've been reading. Kakegurui. Kakegurui. I think I'm pronouncing it right. Sorry. So I'm going to be reading volume 6, but I have read these. Each volume is better than the last. Each volume is absolutely better than the last. And I checked this out from my local library. Definitely support your local library. But I am loving it. The high stakes, each unique twist on the gambling is very suspenseful and intriguing, and you never know where it's going to go. So our main character is Yumeko, and she is at this school, and it's a school of elite wealthy people, and everything is surrounded around gambling, and it affects their future lives as well because of the connections, like wealthy institutions, schools that cater to a certain class of students that end up becoming very successful because of who their parents are. And so you have this girl that kind of came out of nowhere, and she's challenging everybody in the student council and the powers that they wield. And so during all these gambling events, she's very successful, and it's exciting because you never know if she's going to win or lose. You never know how that outcome is going to affect the people. And at this point, she's basically coming for the student council, and it's just so exciting. Every single manga is very exciting. They do have the anime of this on Netflix, which I've watched the first season of it, I think, or the first couple of episodes of it. But reading the manga is much more exciting, and I'm really enjoying it. And this is definitely something that I definitely want to eventually collect. It's not on my top list of collecting, but I definitely want to get it. And so I'm in volume 2 of The Drifting Classroom. Kazuo Umez, and I'm probably butchering that, but this is a classic manga, and it looks as though it's in a omnibus. But this is from my local library. I checked it out. Lots of people have talked about it. So basically, you have these group of elementary school kids, and it's going all the way up to sixth grade. And then you have this one fifth grader who is gets into an argument with his mom, goes to school after arguing with her, and then once he gets there, just in time, the school explodes, and then it just disappears. People think it just exploded and disappeared, killing everybody, but actually the kids ends up going into millions of years in the future where the land is just it's just a wasteland, kind of like Mad Max in a Thunderdome type situation. So you have this world where these kids are just in this place and they don't really understand it, and they're finding out different things, but somehow he can still communicate with his mom in extreme situations, and she's sensing that he's still alive. And it's weird, it's just weird how this story is going. It's not all over the place, but if you're wanting a chill out manga, this is not it. This is the most fast paced manga. Everything is just intense through the whole thing. It's never any, okay, we got over this obstacle, we can chill out for a minute. No, it's high, and it's been this way since the first omnibus, and this is the second omnibus, and it's been nonstop. I've never read a manga that was so high energy like this, and it's so dramatic. And it was made in, like, it's an old classic manga, so if it's not go it was made back decades ago, and I need to let me see if there's a copyright date on it. Is there a copyright date on it? I don't think there was a copyright date. There's not a copyright date, but this is old school, and it's definitely going to read like old school as far as the, traditional um, um, things. It's written by somebody of a particular age, but it was written a long time ago. But it's just wow, it's intense. I want to say this might have been in the 60s and 70s when it was written. I think I want to say that's about the time frame. Um, but it's high energy, and it's about it's they're kind of in a situation where, from what from what I can tell so far, they're the last people on earth. This school full of kids. And I haven't read Lord of the Flies. I don't think this is it may be something like that. I kind of know the excuse me, the premises of Lord of the Flies, but this is kind of interesting. It's extremely interesting. It gets more interesting in volume 2. And then there's one more volume, and I think that's it. But so far it's high intense. It's very intense, very nerve-wracking. You're flying through the pages because you want to see what's happened next. But it's a fast-moving anime, and there is no downtime. There is no chill time. Everything is one thing after another after another. I've never read anything that had this many back-to-back situations. It's like a roller coaster. So it's definitely something that is I'm enjoying it a whole lot. I'm enjoying it a whole lot. So this manga was really, really cute. I should use the word cute. The girl is really cute. The story is really exciting. This is Asadora, and it's by Naoki Urasawa. And he wrote Monster. He wrote Pluto. He writes these really great thrillers. However, this seems to be about the life and time of a young girl in post World War II Japan. And it's her adventures and basically her life story. And this first volume went fairly quickly. Like I sat and I read it, and I think it took me less than 30 minutes, if not a little bit longer. But it's really short, but it's really exciting and interesting, and the artwork is beautiful. As typical, his artwork is always really good. It's a very interesting story. I really liked it. It's historical, of course, and you really took him back during that time, and getting to see the drawings and see snapshots of Japan during that time frame. It gives you a lot of interesting knowledge about the Olympics at that time, and just it's a really good story about a young girl in a big family, and the day that her mother was giving birth to her sibling, and the things that ensue. I don't want to give too much more away, but it's a real interesting story, and definitely want to have for the collection. I can tell from this first volume, it's not a slice of life, but it is like a story of this young girl's life. So I really enjoy it. And this has been a really great reading vlog. I'm gonna start doing more of reading vlog style videos. I will still do reviews, but I think my reviews kind of feel more like reading vlogs. So this definitely fell into that category. So this is my first manga reading vlog, and it was awesome. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed, please like, share, and subscribe. And peace.